There's no one parents put their trust in more than childcare workers.
How are you? You good? Shall we go? Yeah. The stereotype that we are just babysitters and sit around all day. We work goddamn hard and we plan amazing experiences for these children to extend, to develop, to hit those milestones and just be that support person for them through their early years. What about green? Green? You say please, Georgia.
Georgia is the director of her centre. She's supposed to spend her week in the office, not out here with the kids.
At the moment we have 6 permanent staff members, but ideally we would have 12 on the floor each day. Everyone's really busy, but you know, we do it because we love it and don't complain about it.
This centre, like many others, stayed open during the height of the pandemic. Many parents ended up removing their children to protect their health, all because they couldn't afford the fees. Casuals quit as they weren't covered by JobKeeper, and many full-timers left too.
I did lose a few that weren't comfortable in travelling all the way here. They didn't want to, you know, bring something into the centre and not knowing that they had it.
A year ago, the government introduced its $1.6 billion free childcare package, and demand for services skyrocketed. But it wasn't easy to get staff back. Sherry Fensom runs a centre in Canberra.
I'm not sure if anyone's really looking or even thought about childcare as a career opportunity, so it's definitely harder now than it has been.
At the moment, there are more than 6,000 early childhood education and care jobs available across Australia.
The pandemic's created a shortage that was not predicted to be as extreme as it is now. Unless we get better support, government funding, better action from the tertiary sector, and more people choosing to take up a career that can change children's lives, we will see a crisis come to pass.
The Early Learning and Care Council has launched the Big Roles in Little Lives campaign, which encourages people to apply for jobs in the industry.
It doesn't take 10 years to get a degree in early childhood education. You can achieve a diploma within a relatively short space of time and still be earning as you're learning.
But early childhood educators are amongst the lowest paid workers in Australia. On average, they earn $953 a week. Primary school teachers earn $535 more, despite the two roles having similar qualifications. On the other hand, roles that don't require any qualifications at all, such as a traffic controller, can pay around $1,200 a week.
As you build your qualifications and you move up, your pay definitely goes up as well. So if you're in it for the right reasons, I don't think it's too much of an issue.
Childcare finances are complicated. Governments contribute around half the total cost and parents pay the remainder in fees. It's up to the employers to choose how much they pay their staff, and many say the sector needs more funding if wages are going to increase. But there is hope things will get better.
Government is hearing that we have an issue around pay and conditions, but I think the main area that we need to focus on now is why aren't people recognising the change that they can make in people's lives?
At the moment, industry leaders are working with the government on a new strategy to be announced later this year. In the meantime, Cherie and Georgia will get on with the job they love.
We don't do this for the money. We do it for free if we could.
A child might come running up to you and give you a hug when you first walk in. That's amazing. Or they don't want to go home at the end of the day, and that's because of you. And knowing that I get to go to that every day and I see that every day, you can't be in a bad mood.